And some new satellite images from the besieged Ukrainian city of Mariupol show a shocking scale of devastation we haven't quite seen before. This is the grim reality faced by thousands of civilians who still remain in that city. The images released yesterday by U.S.-based technology firm Maxar show entire residential areas just wiped out. Some images show hundreds of civilians lining up outside a grocery store. Ukrainian officials have said more than 100,000 residents are trapped in that seaside port with little food or water and still facing relentless Russian bombardment. The images also show what is left of the Mariupol Drama Theater that was bombed earlier this month. Officials say at least 300 people were killed there. All this as the city council yesterday alleged more than 70 civilians from a maternity hospital were deported to Russia by force. NBC News has not been able to independently confirm that claim just yet. Joining us now from Western Ukraine, NBC News national correspondent Gabe Gutierrez in Lviv. Gabe, good morning. There was an air raid siren in Lviv where you are about an hour ago while you were on the air with Jonathan on Way Too Early. Obviously still on high alert at all times there.
Yeah, that's right, Willie. Good morning. We've gotten the all clear from that air raid siren, but it has become a way of life even here in Western Ukraine, considered relatively safe compared to other parts of the country, which you just mentioned. Mariupol, of course, a city that local officials say still has more than 160,000 residents. The Ukrainian President Zelensky saying that more than 90% of the buildings in Mariupol have either been damaged or destroyed. Now, Willie, over the past several hours, the governor of Chernihiv, that's that city just northeast of Kyiv, that the Russians conceded that they would be, they claim that they were pulling back some of their forces from there. The governor of that region says that shelling continued in that city overnight, and that shelling continued in the outskirts of Kyiv. Of course, President Zelensky saying that the fighting continues in other parts of the country. The shelling continues in Kharkiv in the northeast, and as I mentioned, in Mariupol. So that feeds into the skepticism that, you know, many Ukrainians feel that this is just a repositioning of Russian forces. The British Ministry of Defense also saying that some Russian forces have gone back to Russia and also to Belarus, being forced to resupply. So certainly a lot of questions about where this is going from here. And all this, Willie, as the fighting continues towards the east and the south, the UN this morning saying that the number of refugees leaving Ukraine has now topped 4 million. Back to you, Willie.
Wow. 4 million. NBC's Gabe Gutierrez in Lviv, Ukraine. Gabe, thanks so much.
Hey, thanks so much for watching our YouTube channel. You can follow up on today's top stories and breaking news, or catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.